Hello, everyone. My name is Teresa Gonzalez. Thank you for attending our event, and we appreciate your presence here. So for the next 30 minutes, what I'd like to do is share with you a business that is making a big difference in people's lives with their products and creating financial opportunity for people looking for additional cash flow, especially in times like we are in now. Prices everywhere are going up, gas, food, and for those people with limited income, this could be a big concern. Before I get started, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a real estate broker. I'm a mother of 3 wonderful children, 2 daughters and a son, 6 amazing grandchildren, and I've been married to my husband, Nelson, for over 41 years. One passion in life is helping people, and when this technology came to me, I saw it as another opportunity to help people since I was already into health and wellness by that time. I want to introduce to you a health science breakthrough called Asea Redox that is considered 10 to 15 years ahead of its time, and to many scientists at one time deemed impossible. Yet today, many are saying that this is one of the greatest health science breakthrough discoveries of our lifetime. Asea Redox signaling molecule is quite unique. It's not a vitamin, a mineral, antioxidant, exotic juice, alkaline water, or CBD oil. What is Asea Redox? Asea Redox is the first and only redox signaling supplement in the world, containing perfectly balanced and stabilized redox signaling molecules. Redox signaling molecules is a new technology that empowers every system of the body to function optimally. In recent double-blind, placebo-controlled study with TART Lab, a leading genetic research laboratory, Asea Redox was shown not only to signal at the cellular level, but even at the profound depths of the genetic level, activating 5 important gene signaling pathways by up to 31% in only 8 weeks, which in turn positively impacted 5 major areas of health: improve human immune system health, help maintain a healthy inflammatory response, help maintain a cardiovascular health and support arterial elasticity, improve digestive health, and modulate hormone balance. Redox signaling molecules are considered natural, in fact, native to the body. They are 100% safe and non-toxic. There are only 2 places that you can find these molecules, one in every bottle of Asea and the other in every cell of our body. Asea Redox is liquid, meant for internal use, and there is also the Asea Redox gel called Renew 28 for external use. Both Asea Redox and Renew 28 have the only Redox certification in the world from Bioagiletics, a bioanalytical lab that partners up to 8 of the top 10 pharmaceutical and biotech companies in the world. Renew 20 was given the 5 stars by Dermatest, an independent dermatological institute. The Dermatest seal gives you the maximum possible confidence when using products for your skin. Renew 28 use on the skin have shown improvements in 28 days with regards to cell renewal, smoothness, wrinkles, elasticity, cellulite, and blood flow. In addition, studies were shown that the Renew 28 help age slower, help with skin challenges, soothe skin, relieve discomforts, and help with general health. On a side note, Asea, the company, also offers a whole skincare system called Renew Advance, as well as a range of cutting-edge nutritional supplements called Asea Via. Now let's hear from real-life testimonial from Zeni Ginsatao, Remy Balyesa, and Ann Prado to see how these molecules have impacted them. So go ahead, Zeni.
Okay. Hi, I'm Zeni Ginsatao from Gallery. I want to share my story. Early 2019, my doctor required me to have an pap smear. The result is positive irregularities. And he sent me to the gynecologist specialist and do a pap smear again, but still the same, positive. That at that time scheduled me for the biopsy, came out same positive result. My doctor said, you need the surgery. I have a big problem. I said, because Medicare covered only 80%, can apply a medical cover to my 20%. My doctor said, okay. Someone gave me a Asea Redox and keep on drinking for that drink. After a month, I got the medical approval and they called me a checkup again to ready for the surgery. Doctor surprised, the growth shrunk, become smaller, cancel the surgery. They do the cautery like a frozen it. They frozen it. After 2 weeks, give me again a checkup and said, doctor, come back after 6 months. So good. And so January 2020, everything is okay. Come back after 1 year. January 2021, check up again and biopsy. Again, my doctor said, no matter what the result, we call you. January 2021, call me at the time. I'm in Walmart. I get the result, he said. Are you okay? Yes, I said. But I got very nervous. I'm shaking. Everything is okay. No more dangerous. You're free. And I cried for joy and thanks God. Answer prayer. I prepare to use this product, help my body be healthy always. Thanks, everything.
Thank you,
To this
Zenny.
product.
And now let's have Remy.
Greetings to all. My name is Remy Balesa, residing in California. A little bit about myself. When I was in grade school, my desire then was to be a missionary nurse. But as the saying goes, Father knows best. He told me that I'm small, thin, and get easily sick. So instead, I finished college as a finance graduate. I like to be simple and stay natural. I don't like heavy makeup at all. So when I got this Renew 28 and saw the natural ingredients with concentrated Redox molecules to go with the Asea drink, I was captivated right away. I use it on my face, my neck, my eyebrows, my scalp, and also my hair. You see, as we grow older, our hair gets thinner and starts to fall. The same with our eyebrows. At this advanced age, I never dyed my hair. So what you see here is still my natural hair. Thanks to Renew, I still have healthy hair. Years ago, I have half of my eyebrow gone, so I used an eye pencil. But with this Renew application, somehow the cells got activated and it grew back, but not as thick as I have when I was younger, of course. Still, I'm very thankful for this Renew 28. It does really work. Thank you for letting me share my Renew experience.
Thank you, Remy. And now let's hear from Lorianne.
Thank you. My name is Ann Prado from Fremont, California. I have a child with special needs, and when we were introduced to Asea, he was 9 years old and only spoke 3 words per sentence. He had speech delay, and I gave him 2 ounces of Asea a day. On the 5th day, he had better focus, and the reason I know that was because I was driving. I picked him up from school. We came to a signal light. The light turned yellow, and he said, "Mom, stopped." I looked at him, and I was amazed. He noticed the light because normally he just stare at the streets, you know. So I asked him why. He said yellow light. So I praised him and he looked at me and he smiled at me. And then on the ninth day, I picked him up at school, and the assistant teacher walked up to me and asked me what I was doing with Aaron. And I guess she looked at me and I looked worried. So she said, "Oh, don't worry. You know, I just wanted to ask what you were doing. Did you give him a new medication?" Um, I said, "Why did he have a meltdown?" And she said, "No, I just wanted to let you know that before he was just sitting in the classroom. He uh, he just stared at the wall and the ceiling. And in the playground during recess, he would just watch the little kids run, and he would flap his hands. And now he watched the kids in the playground during recess, and he tells them, 'Hey, no running, follow the rules.'" So I was amazed. You know, that was the ninth day of taking the product, and he went from 3 word sentence to 6 or 7 word sentence. And you know, since then I gave him more Asea. uh, a week later, I guess he noticed a difference. So he was the one asking me to give him Asea. He would come up to me and said, "Asea, Asea, mommy, Asea." And so I would give him, and you know, his focus changed. He had better eye contact. Um, he listened well. You know, he still has special needs, but he's much better. He comes to me all the time, even up to now, and tells me 2 3 times a day he loves me. He rubs my back, he gives me a hug. And I'm really grateful for Asea. Thanks for letting me share my son's testimony.
Thank you, Lorianne. Thank you, ladies, for those powerful, amazing testimonials. And now let's have Nelson Gonzalez tell us something about the company.
So hi, my name is Nelson Gonzalez and I'm from California. So I've been married to my beautiful wife for 41 years now, and we have 3 wonderful kids and 6 awesome grandchildren. I'm a civil engineer by profession. So let me tell you about Asea, the company. Asea was founded by a man named Vertus Norton, who has served as a vice president of strategy for Kraft Foods and as an executive and strategic consultant for multiple Fortune 500 companies. Asea was officially launched in 2010 in Salt Lake City, Utah, and became debt-free by the 10th month in business. Originally, Asea was a business venture to be sold to a pharmaceutical company that would have set Vertus family financially for generations to come. But the terms of the agreement would have taken the product away from the people. Some of them has had tremendous health benefits, for the company would have to cease production in order to get FDA approval. Vertus ended up turning down the money and chose the people. Asea's mission statement is to better people's lives and to be a force for good in the world. Keeping true to their mission statement, Asea has established their Advancing Life Foundation to break the cycle of poverty, suffering, and abuse around the world, partnering with projects such as Operation Underground Railroad to help put an end to child trafficking, Envision Cambodia providing safe and clean drinking water for thousands of families in remote villages. Now, Vertus Norton has retired, and his son Tyler Norton has taken his place to continue his vision of the company. The company has also moved into a much larger production facility, which Asea owns to accommodate for the company's expected growth. Both of Asea's products are produced in this 33,000 square foot state-of-the-art production facility, which is FDA registered, NSF certified, kosher certified, and GMP compliant. The company is now in 33 countries with over 20 distribution centers worldwide and over 700 million in product sales to date. In the 2021 Global 100 list of top direct selling companies in the world based on 2020 revenue, Asea was number 52.
Thank you, Nelson. And now to talk about the compensation plan is our special guest, Paul Tyra from Henderson, Nevada. He is a Marine Corps veteran and former IT Chief Information Officer before moving to the network marketing industry.
Hey, thanks so much, Teresa. It's great to be with everybody. Yeah, my role tonight is to share how income is generated. While I'm super excited, of course, about the technology, I've been with Asea for, this will be my 12th year coming up. And of course, I've seen some really miraculous things happen with our products and the benefits people have received. It's heartwarming. We change lives. But another way we change lives is financially. And, you know, my background, I don't have a degree or anything in network marketing. I actually started my professional career in the United States military, in the Marine Corps. I served 6 years there. I went into the corporate America, if you will, at that point. I turned my rifle in for a computer keyboard and I became a nerd, or a geek, as we were lovingly referred to. And I went and I climbed the corporate ladder. And even though I loved what I did, I didn't like the fact that someone else controlled my life and owned my life and my time, right? I had to be at an office way too early in the morning. I'm really not a morning person. I didn't like driving in traffic. Then I had to stay, and seems like it was getting later and later because they were just getting more and more tasks that I was being responsible for. And I'd get a couple of weeks. I ended up getting up to 3 weeks of vacation, but I had to plan for that vacation well ahead of time. And again, even though I loved what I did, I didn't want to see having to live that way for 30 or 40 years. I wanted to own my own life and to work when I wanted and to be able to travel and see and do things I like to do as well. So I went out and somebody said, well, you need to own your own business. And, you know, I took a little equity ownership of a .com company and was a chief information officer. And we got that company up very quickly, about $240 million in valuation within about 8 months. And then I saw what we can do when we're technical. And what happened was I decided to take an exit from there and own my own company full out and just do a consulting business. But I found that the business owned me. And then that, even though I wasn't working for another company, I was working super long hours, had a lot of liability, a lot of my own capital invested. And then I was consulting for a network marketing or direct sales company. And I said, wow, that model makes a lot of sense. I could actually go out, help people. The company will do all the things I don't want to do, like deal with accounting, deal with legal contracts and distribute pay and all that stuff. And all I got to do is go out and help people with their health and help teach them how they can also residual stream of income. So this is what I've done for the last 20 years, since the year 2001, full time, all around the world. Up until the time I found Asea, I had seen quite a bit of most of the United States and nearby countries. But with Asea now, I've been able to expand out into Europe. And now I've been able to go back to the Far East, not as my role in the military, but now be able to do it doing business as well as recreationally, as well as on our humanitarian expedition, helping people specifically over there in the country of Cambodia. So it's been an amazing journey. And what I want to do is I want to share this full compensation model really quickly with you in just a few minutes, concept on how simple and lucrative it can be. So first off, let me start out by telling you that there are literally, oops, let me see, my slide didn't advance. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let's see. I don't know. That's something happened to my second slide. Basically, we have 7 different commission types. And they provide you with immediate income. Okay, whenever you help someone start their business or help them get started with a product, you get paid immediately. Then we also have residual income, which as people are consuming the product month after month and year after year, you continue to get paid. So even when you're not working, you're making money. And we have leveraged income. So if you help others to help create successful businesses as well, you can now start to gain from the leverage, from the concept of leverage. And that's what I'm going to share with you, this one concept in just one part of our 7 parts of our commission plan. Okay, it's our team commission part of our plan. So what I always like to ask people is, out of everybody you know, do you think you can find just 2 people two people that would love to have better health, live younger, longer, look younger, and help their bodies prevent themselves from having health challenges. And or maybe they're an athlete and would like to go faster and further for longer periods of time and recover quicker. If you know just two people that would fall into one of those categories, then you should definitely start a business with us. And by the way, we would want those people too to be able to use more money. Okay. In other words, their bank account can't be full. Okay. There still has to be room left for them to, to be able to acquire some more money. So because the company is going to say thank you, and that's how they're going to do it. They're going to compensate you. If you can find just two people within 2 weeks, okay, so that'd be the only other prerequisite in my little scenario here. Just find two people within your first 2 weeks and help them find two people within their first 2 weeks. What that would look like is after 1 month, you'd have a total of 6 people in your little team as you're building and starting to help. Now, I'm going to kind of break this down to translate it to how much income that would be to you. Okay, so in this model, you see within your first 2 weeks there on the left column, you get 2 new associates and you have a total of 2. If in the following 2 weeks, so after 4 weeks, you have 4 people come in that within the second 2 weeks, now you have a total of 6 people in your first month. And you'd be getting $30 every single month if they just were drinking 1 case of Asea Redox. So if they're using Renew and some of our other products, it would be even more. Like 2 tubes of Renew, for example, you'd be getting $45 every month. Okay, so let's say the next 2 weeks go by. So you have 6 weeks, and each one of those 4 people found 2 people. You now have 8 new people come in, a total of 14 in your team, and now you're making $70 per month in passive recurring income. Now, it may not sound like a lot to you, and you're not going to be able to retire, okay? But if you were to just put money into a bank account, and let's just say that bank gave you 1% interest, which there's no bank going to let you just drop in money and get 1% interest on, right? But let's say they gave you 1% interest, you'd have to put about $5,000 in the bank for them to give you $70 a month, okay? And I don't know a lot of people, that would do that. Or be able to do that to even get $70 a month. So let me push down here, down to 4.5 months into it. So at the 18th week, you'd have 512 new people come in, a total of 1,022 now in your group. Now, I want to reinforce, how many people did you find? You only found 2. Remember, everyone in this model only found 2 people, and they took the entire 2 weeks to do so. What if they did it faster? What if they found more than 2? Okay, then this potential would increase. Now, here's what your monthly potential would be with 1,022 people. It would be $5,110 per month in passive monthly recurring income. Going back to my 1% analogy, that means you'd have to put about $6 million in the bank at 1% interest to be receiving $5,000 per month in recurring income. Again, I don't know a lot of people that have that kind of extra income laying around to be able to create that. Again, if someone is also consuming, or if they're all also consuming 2 tubes of Renew 28, that's $7,665 per month. So it increases, pretty substantially. I also want to mention in this example, no one here has a single external customer. Now you're going to get customers just by default, just because of people that don't want to do anything and they just want to use the product. So you'll get a handful of customers, but this is without any customers. Okay, is what these numbers are based on. Now, if I push down all the way to week 24, now we're 6 months in, okay? 4,000 people come into your group. You now have over 8,000 total, and that'd be generating you $40,000 per month in passive monthly residual income. Now, there'd be a couple other qualifiers, but I don't know anyone who has that much volume who doesn't have the other qualifiers. Okay, so $40,000 per month. Now, I will tell you that I've never seen it happen in this perfect fashion, right? We don't live in a perfect world, okay? But I will also tell you that even if you were 90% of failure in this, like you failed this example 90%, that's still $4,000 per month in passive monthly residual income, the equivalent to about $5 million in the bank at 1% interest. And I'd like to ask everyone out there, and be honest with yourself, doing what you're currently doing, is there any way possible that in the next 6 months, if you were a 90% failure at what you're currently doing, that you'd have the potential to have $4,000 a month come into your bank account whether or not you were showing up for work every day or at all? My guess is the answer is no. That's one of the reasons why I started this business. But let's say it took you a year to do it. Let's say it took you 3 years to do this or 4 years. Okay. Most people work 30 or 40 years and don't and can't just stop working and have $4,000 a month come into their bank account. And for sure, if they were failing 90% of the time, they'd have probably zero coming into their bank account. So again, this is one of the most powerful aspects of the business model. And if people are open-minded enough to learn and be open to learning something different, creating a different way of generating income, you can have a different result and different style of life. And does this actually work? Yes. This is our income disclosure statement. These are the averages of earning that are qualifying week in and week out at these ranks. As you can see, everything from at the very top of our plan, from $345 a month of extra income to the middle of our plan there at the bronze level, you'll see about $1,900 a month that may keep a parent at home to be able to spend more time with their kids and be more present at their activities. And then when you start hitting the platinum and diamond levels, you're looking at 5 figures of income per month. This is really lifestyle changing income. And a lot of times this allows both of the parents to stay home and be able to get to the next levels in their business. And at the very top of our plan, you'll see we have people making over $100,000 per month, even as high as $250,000 per month. Again, these are not per year. So there's something for everyone here. And of course, to get to the bigger levels requires much more time, energy, and efforts, but there is something for everyone to be able to achieve here with Asea's compensation plan. Back to you, Teresa.
Thank you, Paul. Now here's Dorothy Marcoida, who's going to tell us something about the support that a person will get when they decide to join our company.
Yes, I'm Dorothy Marcoida from San Jose, California, and I've been married to my husband, John, for 20 years. And I also have 6 great grandchildren from 2 beautiful young ladies, and they both live on the East Coast. So anyway, although you go in business for yourself, you are not in business by yourself. There is tremendous support for your success. There are numerous training and development programs, tools to help you share the Asea message, and online back office systems available that allow you to run your business. Asea has developed an incredible strategic educational system called the Peak Performance Program. These events are tons of fun and provide you with the exact business and personal development education you need to get you to the next milestone of your development. Asea also has a fantastic starter kit, product samples, and great printed literature. There are also powerful online reports that allow you to view your sales and business development activity. You have seasoned mentors and leaders guiding you every step of the way. And there is your most powerful business building asset, Jeannie, your personal Asea business coach. As you can also see from this presentation, that you are part of a team with like-minded people working together for a common goal. We work hard together and we also play hard together. We are a fun team. Now, there is a saying in real estate, when looking to buy, it's all about location, location, location. In the network marketing industry, when it comes to evaluating a company, it's all about timing, timing, timing. As you know, real breakthroughs offer tremendous opportunities. And now to talk about timing is Lela Sabino.
Thank you, Dorothy. My name is Lela Sabino from Sacramento, California. I've been married to my dear husband, Berto Sabino, for 49 years. And in May this year, we'll be celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary. We have 4 children and 7 lovely grandchildren. I've been self-employed in healthcare. Was a massage therapist since 1992 and a healthcare practitioner since 2006. I've always been interested in health and wellness, and Asea has been one of my sources to help me accomplish my endeavors towards wellness. Thank you for allowing me to share. Let us consider the Asea breakthrough. When it comes to health and wellness, anti-aging, do you want to be at the end of the last wave or at the cutting edge of the next wave where Redox technology belongs? We are telling a story that has never been told before, creating products that literally stand in a category and class of their own. Our Redox technology is being validated by third-party independent science and has positively impacted so many people in so many different ways. And thanks to heavily patented technology, we have no competition, no copycats. No other company in the world has what we have. No one. And this should signal tremendous financial opportunity for the right person. Asea spent a better part of 8 years laying a solid foundation, establishing credible scientific validation for the Redox breakthrough. By 2017, we have achieved 85 million in annual sales. However, in the following 2 years, we doubled the size of the business, and now we find ourselves in that exciting place of early momentum. Last year, 2021, the company has over 200 million in annual sales, $200 million in annual sales. With our sights firmly set on becoming a $500 million company by 2025. By achieving that in 2025, we will pay out $1 billion in commissions, creating strong residual incomes for people like you and me. Isn't that exciting?
Thank you, Layla. Now the $1 million question, how do I get started? Before I tell you how to get started, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Musu. I'm from San Jose, California, and I work for a tax company, and we help people with their tax issues. I've been married to my husband for almost 7 years. This Saturday will make 7 years. And that's a long time. I like to travel, and I love helping people. Now to get started. First off, if you just want to take advantage of the health benefits of Asea and Renew 28 for yourself, then you are a customer. You can purchase the product from the person who invited you to this presentation. However, if you feel that you not only like the benefit from Asea for yourself, but would also like to help others and be compensated for your efforts, then you are an associate. As an associate, there's 2 paths for you: as a part-time business builder or an all-in business builder. The cost to be an associate is just $40. And with the $40, you can get your own personal website. Wow, personal website. To activate your position, simply choose whether you want an all-in business builder pack or a part-time business builder pack. These packs are only available at the time of enrollment. Now, should you decide to join us, let me be the first one to welcome to our tribe. Thank you.
Thank you, Limusu.
You're welcome.
That concludes our presentation. Now, in closing, I'd like to share with you a quote from the great Zig Ziglar. He said that you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to get back with the person who invited you to this presentation and ask them how you can get started today. And I look forward to seeing all the great things that you will achieve here in Asea. Thank you and take care.